A group of seasoned fishermen, including longtime partners Tom and Rick, set out one morning after receiving a strange tip about unusually warm waters offshore that were supposedly overflowing with fish. Initially skeptical, their doubts were silenced when rival fishing boats returned to the harbor with record-breaking catches. One excited sailor handed them a set of coordinates, claiming fish were practically leaping out of the sea. Driven by curiosity and the promise of an easy, abundant haul, Tom and Rick quickly readied their boat and crew. As they left the harbor, there was an air of excitement mixed with a hint of unease, especially after a fellow fisherman warned that such natural phenomena rarely occurred without a deeper reason. Still, they pressed on, hoping for a successful day at sea. As they approached the designated area, the ocean seemed strangely calm, almost too quiet. Then, something extraordinary happened. From a distance, they noticed small shadows breaking the water's surface, fish jumping in every direction. The crew quickly threw out their nets, but just before they touched the water, Tom noticed a massive fin slicing through the waves. It was far larger than anything he'd seen in his years at sea. The crew's mood shifted from joy to dread. The creature beneath the surface was massive, too big to be a regular shark, and its behavior was unlike anything they had encountered. It began circling their vessel, then rammed it with incredible force. The impact nearly knocked several crew members overboard. What followed was a series of calculated, intelligent attacks, with the creature systematically destroying their nets and equipment, as if it understood exactly what it was doing. Shocked by its size, intelligence, and intention, the fishermen realized they weren't just dealing with a strange animal, but something with a purpose. Eventually, the creature began leaping out of the water erratically, as if trying to communicate. It led them west, and despite their hesitation, Tom urged the crew to follow. What they discovered next was horrifying. A section of the ocean covered in thick oil, with large ships in the distance dumping toxic waste directly into the sea. The creature had led them to the source of the problem. The fishermen documented everything, capturing clear footage of the environmental destruction and the illegal activities of the industrial ships. As the ships noticed their presence and gave chase, the crew barely escaped, returning to shore with footage that would shock the world. Back on land, they sent the videos to authorities, journalists, and marine biologists. The story went viral, sparking a global outcry. Marine experts identified the creature as an extremely rare, possibly extinct deep-sea whale that had never before been filmed. The whale's intelligent actions were interpreted as a desperate attempt to protect its home and alert humans to the devastation. The evidence the crew provided led to government investigations, massive fines for the polluting companies, and new environmental regulations to protect marine ecosystems. The crew, once just ordinary fishermen, had unintentionally become environmental heroes. Though they never saw the whale again, they knew it was still out there, silently guarding the ocean. Their story proved that even the smallest voices, when brave enough, can bring about massive change, and that sometimes nature itself reaches out when it needs help.